Hi guys, good afternoon. It's a beautiful sunny afternoon. For those that are here training today, we're going to go through some super cool stuff for you guys today. So if you are one of our Masters students, you're a red, black belt or above, this will be a great class for you guys. For black belts, this will be an awesome class for you guys. And we are on YouTube as well. Hi Lucy, hi Cordelia. We're on YouTube as well, so you can watch us on Facebook, or you might get a clearer picture, clearer audio on our YouTube channel as well. Make sure you follow us on there as well. So today, guys, we're going to go over our self-defense line work. Okay, so if you're not a master or black belt student, this will still be really relevant for you. Some really cool self-defense moves in here, and as we go through them, I'll do a bit of an explanation for you as well of what it's all about and why we would use those skills as well. Okay, so let's get ourselves started. Okay, everyone attention, and bow. Very good. Okay, so let's warm the body up a little bit. Let's start with our feet apart just like this. Put our hands on our hips and turn to look over your shoulder. And change to the side, and change, and change. Take your nose down in a semicircle, and change, and change, and change. Good, hands out in front. Let's just roll our arms forwards. Nice big circles past our ears. Loosen those shoulders off, great stuff. And then go backwards, nice big circles as well. Loosen the arms off, that's great. And we'll put our hands on our hips and we'll do nice big circles with our hips, loosen off our hips and our lower back. And then we'll change back round to go the other way around. Very good. Now let's put our feet together, hands on our knees, and we're going to circle our knees around one way. Nice big circles. And then we're going to go back around and do the same thing, going the other way. Great stuff. Shaking the body out. Awesome. So let's get the body nice and warmed up then. So we'll start with getting our heart rate up a little bit. We'll do a bit of jogging, a few star jumps, a few squats, get the body warmed up, and then we'll go straight into some physical self-defense skills, okay? So to start off with, we want to have our heels off the floor, and all we're going to be doing is just bouncing just side to side like this. So keep the heels off the floor, just starting to warm the body up just a little bit, just bouncing side to side. Now we're going to bounce out and in with our feet. Just like this. Again, keeping those heels off the floor, just bouncing out and in. Now when you go forwards and backwards, just crisscrossing the feet. Great stuff. And then put our feet together and just bounce up and down. Good. Now I'm going to bounce side to side. And now I'm going to bounce backwards and forwards. Good. Then feet apart and we go back to bouncing side to side again. Okay? So side to side like this. Great work. Then we go again, we go out and in with our feet. Keep those heels off the floor. Should be starting to work your calf muscles a bit now. Then we go backwards and forwards just like this. Very good. And then feet together on the spot bouncing. Then keeping our feet together, we go side to side. And then keeping our feet together, we go backwards and forwards. Great stuff. And then shake the legs out. Should feel your calves are quite nice and warm by now. So now we're going to do our lunges. So we step forwards, lunge, switch feet, step forward, lunge. Just going one side then the other. Nice straight back. Just working into the thighs, getting the thighs starting to warm up a little bit now too. So let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Shake the legs out. Very good. Okay, just the middle now. So you're going to keep your feet together. You're going to turn your body this way. I'm just going to keep switching side to side. Okay, just start to warm up the hips a little bit. Get the hips rotating. Just going backwards and forwards. Nice big turns with the body as well. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Feet apart. Reach up and over one side. And change over the other side. And change. And change. Good. Feet a little bit wider now. So we're going to touch the bottom between our feet, one foot, middle, other foot, middle. Just doing gentle little bounces, one side and the other, just like this. Just starting to warm up the backs of the legs and the core a little bit, the middle a little bit. Good, now one hand down, one hand up, and we're going to switch, switch, switch. So put your hand down, raise up, hand down, raise up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Coming up, shaking the body out. Very good. Now we're going to go into a garden stance. We're putting our hands up. We're going to go jab, jab, cross. Okay? So you do a jab, step in, jab, cross. 1, 2. Okay, 10 times. Ready? 1, jab, jab, cross. And back. 2, jab, jab, cross. And back. 3, jab, jab, cross. And back. 4, jab, jab, cross. And back. 5, jab, jab, cross. And back. 6, jab, jab, cross. And back. 7, jab, jab, cross. And back. 8, jab, jab, cross. And back. 9, jab, jab, cross. And back. And 10, jab, jab, cross. And back. Now switch stance. So you have the other leg now. So your other hand becomes the jab. Same drill. So jab, jab, cross. On the other side now. And back. 10 times. 1, jab, jab, cross. Back. 2, jab, jab, cross. Back. 3, jab, jab, cross. Back. 4, jab, jab, cross. Back. 5, jab, jab, cross. Back. 6, jab, jab, cross. Back. 7, jab, jab, cross. Back. 8, jab, jab, cross. Back. 9, jab, jab, cross. Back. And last one, 10, jab, jab, cross. And shake the body out. Okay, awesome. Just do some star jumps for me for 10 seconds. Shall I scroll this down a little bit? 10, keep going. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and time. Great stuff. Good, awesome. Okay, so let's get on working our self-defense line work today. So if we start off, just feet apart like this, I'm going to put our hands up just down in front, just like this. Okay, so this is the start of our self-defense line work. This position, this fence we spoke about the other day, which means back off, leave me alone. The first move you're going to do, you're going to step forward with your left foot, and you're going to spear your arms out to the left. So we're going to step and spear into this position. We're going to step and spear into this position here. So imagine someone's coming in with a big looping punch, like that, okay? All you're going to do is they come in towards you, you're going to spear in, so your forearm hits their neck, and your other forearm hits their bicep. So as they come in, we literally stop them there, okay? So that's going to be our first move from here. So 10 times, when I say go or a number, we're going to step forward, strong spear. Hand on hand, elbows out, nice strong structure. Okay? You'll notice as well, I'm on the ball of my back foot because I'm driving into that block. Okay? 10 times. Ready? Go. 1, spear. And back. 2, spear. And back. Now make sure we're breathing out as well. We want exhale really fast when we spear. Ready? 3, and back. 4, and back. 5, and back. 6, and back. 7, and back. 8, and back. 9, and back. And last one, 10. Now, stay there. Our hand is going to wrap around, if it's wrapping around the top part of their arm. We're going to grab the back of the neck. We're going to pivot round and pull, and we're going to knee. Okay? So, from our fence, we're going to spear, grab, knee, knee, knee. Okay? And again. Spear, grab, knee, knee, knee. One more time. From here, we're going to spear, we're going to grab, and we're going to knee. 1, 2, 3. Good. Now the hand that's on the back of their neck then is going to slide down around their chin, and your forearm is going to come across their neck. We're going to grab our forearm with our other hand. We're going to step in and we're going to lift up here. Okay? So again, after the last knee, we set the foot down. The hand that's on the back of their neck stays there. We wrap it around so it follows the line of their chin until the forearm is across the throat. We grab our other hand, walk in, and lift that up by squeezing our shoulder blades together here. Okay? What we don't want to do is lift up onto our toes, because then we take the pressure off. We want to sink our feet in. That's why we step in and then we sink down and lift up by squeezing our shoulder blades together. Imagine like you're trying to lift somebody right up off the floor. Okay? So this is a black belt technique. Obviously, you know, we don't really go around choking people. This is for self-defense as an older teen or adult against somebody who's potentially going to kill you or hurt you. Okay? So that's the only time we'd be applying a choke to anybody. Okay? So again, from here, we step in, we spear. We wrap, we knee. 1, 2, 3. Hand that's on the back of the head. Follow the jawline. Grab your own wrist. Don't grab your fingers, too bendy. Grab your wrist. Step in, 1, 2. Plant your heels down. Pull up, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Okay? So, and again, from your fence, we're going to spear. We're going to wrap, grab the back of the head, knee. 1, 2, 3. Set your foot down. Follow that hand around the jawline. Grab your own wrist. Step in, lift up. Okay, planting those heels into the floor to really get a nice squeeze on that choke. Okay? 2 more times from your self-defense stance. We're going to spear. Wrap, grab, knee. 1, 2, 3. Set your foot down. Follow the jawline round. Grab your wrist. Walk in, heels on the floor, squeeze your shoulder blades and lift up. And that's your choke. Okay, so after our chokes, we're here, choke. We're going to release that off. Okay? Because it's something that's going across the trachea, we don't want to just crunch that on because potentially it could kill somebody. It's a weakener. You put it on, make them feel uncomfortable, and then we release it off again. We're then going to stamp with our foot onto the front part of their foot. So the bottom of our foot stamps on to their toes. Okay, not the end, the whole of the foot. So here, we're going to stamp, boom. And then we're going to release this. We're going to step forwards and we're going to push them backwards. Okay? So in a self-defense scenario, when your life or your family's life is at risk, we've just weakened them. We've stamped onto their top of their foot, not to break the foot, just to immobilize it so it can't move. And then we push them backwards while we step with the other foot to the floor. But our foot remains on top of their foot, immobilizing it. Now the point of that is your foot only goes back this far. Any further than that, it'll pop the ankle. Okay? So what we're doing here is we're immobilizing somebody's ankle and we're popping it. So therefore, if you need to escape, that person can no longer run after you. So this is pretty brutal, okay? So this is only ever to be used when you believe your life is in danger, or maybe someone else's life is in danger as well, okay? And it's not so long ago that we were all a bit worried about terrorists, you know, doing crazy things, right? Not too long ago we were worried about people trying to attack us, our families, for our possessions, or for worse. So during this lockdown, when you know, not many people are out and about, and there's not even any burglars working because we're all at home, you know, we kind of forget sometimes about the importance of self-defense skills and how these things could save our lives one day. So although this might seem a bit brutal while you're sat on your couch watching Netflix, okay, you're thinking, well, why would I stamp on someone's ankle and break it? Okay, well, you probably wouldn't while you're sitting around on Netflix. But when we go back to normal in a few weeks' time and we're out and about again, and there's people who might look at you and think, well, I need that mobile phone, so I'm going to beat the snot out of them to take it off them, you know, or worse, you know, they've been locked up and gone stir crazy, and now they're after you. They want you for whatever reason, whether it's just for violence or worse, then maybe these skills could come in useful. Okay, so please understand these aren't skills to be used in the playground against a bully. They are skills to be used against a really scary threat that could be a threat to our lives or the people around us. Okay, so one more time from the top. We're going to spear, we're going to wrap, we're going to knee. 1, 2, 3. Follow the jawline round. Grab your wrist. Step in. Put the choke on, weaken them, weaken them, weaken them, weaken them. Let go. Stamp on the ankle. Okay, on the foot, immobilize the ankle. Step forward, push them back. Okay, and again, with me, from the fence, we're going to spear. We're going to wrap the arm. We're going to knee. 1, 2, 3. We're going to choke. Weaken, weaken, weaken. Let it go a bit. Stamp. Hands on the shoulders, push. Okay, last time. From here, we're going to spear, wrap, knee. 1, 2, 3. We're going to choke. We're going to release it, we're going to stamp, and we're going to push. Okay? So that is the first part of our self-defense line work. Okay, we're not going any further with that than that today. Okay, we're going to drill it a few times now, and then we're going to move on to some of the black belt self-defense curriculum. Okay, so red black belts, you guys get some element of your curriculum, and black belts, you guys are getting some of your curriculum too. Okay, so from the top, let's do it together. Bit of intensity now. It's self-defense. Let's blast it. So fence up, and let's go spear, strong, wrap, knee, whoop, 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 choke, step in, whoop, put it on, let it go, stamp, push, and back again. From the top, spear, wrap, knee, 1, 2, 3, choke, put it on, stamp, push, and again. From the top, spear, wrap, knee, whoop, 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 choke, stamp, push, and again. From the hip, spear, wrap, knee, whoop, 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 choke, stamp, push, and again. Spear, wrap, knee, 1, 2, 3, choke, stamp, push. Last time, from the top, spear, wrap, knee, 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 choke, stamp, push. Good job, shake your body out. Okay, well done. So let's move on to a recap for black belts and a recap for most red black belts as well of some of our self-defense moves. So we're going to start off nice and simply with a single-handed choke, okay? Someone comes up to you like this and they go boom, and they grab you by the throat, okay? So first things first, get them off fast. Okay? Really important. So we're going to reach up and over with our hand. I'm going to grab the base of the thumb. So the same side they grab with, we reach over with that side and we hold the base of the thumb. And we're going to rip that off. Okay? So we grab the thumb and we rip it off our throat. But remember, if all you do is rip that off and do nothing, then that hand that's choking you is going to rip it off, but the other hand's going to come in and smack you. Okay? So we preempt that. Someone's got their hand around your throat, you're absolutely able to use just as much lethal force as they're using. Okay? So as you grab here and you pull, at the same time, boom, we're going to snot them. Okay? We can use our fist to the jaw or the throat, or we can use our elbow if they're closer, or we can use our thumb towards the eye for adults, especially if it's a female being grabbed by a male. Okay? So we're going to rip this off. The same time as we rip this off, we're either punching, we're elbowing, or we're eye gouging with our thumb. Okay? 3 options. Okay? Obviously, juniors, if someone grabs you around the throat, you've got just as much right to get them off as anybody else as well. So you're going to rip that off. As you rip it off, you're going to palm. Okay? Right into the nose. Give them a snotty, bloody nose. Teach them not to grab anybody by the throat. Again, it's so dangerous. Okay? If they grab your throat and squeeze, it could collapse your windpipe. Never let anyone's hands around your throat ever. Okay? So, imagine someone's grabbed you by the throat. Reach up. First one, we're going to pull and punch. Okay, ready, go. Pull and punch. Second one, they've grabbed you by the throat. Reach up and over. This time we're going to pull and elbow. Pull and elbow. Third one, okay. This time they're a real threat, maybe a male threat or a female. Okay, so we're going to reach up and over. We're going to pull and we're going to use our thumb. I'm going to drive the tip of our thumb forwards. And the last one we'll do is our junior version, which is reaching up and over, pulling and palm straight to the nose with the other hand. So I want you guys to do 10 of those, whichever one's appropriate for you. So juniors, you're going to palm. Adults, you can choose the punch, the elbow, or the thumb, the eye gouge, or a mixture of those. Okay? So 10 times to my count. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good work. Okay. So we've got somebody who's tried to grab us by the throat. We've ripped that off and we've put a strike in there. Okay. Now, we're going to do a knee strike on the way out as well, okay? It depends how far away the person is. So, if I rip someone's hand off and punch them and they stagger backwards, I'm not then going to run in and knee strike, because I'm potentially putting myself back into danger. That doesn't make sense, okay? That's not self-defense, that's being dumb. So, if I've hit them and they've staggered backwards, and they're way away from me, I might use my foot to kick away more and then escape in the opposite direction. But if I do this and they're still in front of me, then I need to do something to create space to escape. So I'll probably knee strike and then escape. Okay? Or I could hammer fist to the back of the head. Boom. And then escape. Okay? So, we're going to start off by doing the kick. So we're going to grab any of the techniques. Poof. And then we're going to kick, bam, and then obviously we'd turn around and escape. And again, grab any of the 4 techniques, then kick. And again, grab any of the 4 techniques, and then kick. And again, grab any of the 4 techniques, and then kick. And one more time, grab any of the 4 techniques, and then kick. This time, instead of kicking, we're going to knee. Okay? So grab any of the 4 techniques, knee. 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 And one more. Grab any of the 4 techniques and knee. Awesome. Okay, now, one more technique to finish us off today. What happens, instead of one hand then grabbing you by the throat, they grab you by two hands and they drive you back against the wall. So imagine someone's grabbed me by the throat and now they're pushing me right up against the wall. Most people's reaction is to grab hold of their hands like this. Well, it's not going to work, okay? Especially if the person's stronger than you. You're not going to be able to get those hands off by just pulling at their hands, okay? The reason this single-handed works is because they're getting punched at the same time. It's quite difficult to strike with anything when both hands are being used, trying to get some air. Also, a common technique I've seen is people pull and they knee strike at the same time. But the problem is, look at my posture. So the person's hands are coming off, but now you're going backwards and they're just going to dive on top of you. Okay, so that's a mistake too. So what do we do if someone's grabbed us by the throat here? Well, what we do is we punch our arm up to the ceiling and turn. And what this does is it clears the arm off this side. So we're here like this. At the same time as I punch up, I'm going to grab hold of their other hand. So I've cleared one hand by twisting and punching to the ceiling, and I've grabbed their other hand. I'll then pull my elbow down here to clear that other hand. So now there's nothing on my throat because I've reached up and then I've come across and I've come down with that elbow. Not just my arm, my whole body weight drops. Now, with this person in front of me, I've got hold of their hand and there's nothing to stop me smashing them in the face with that elbow. Okay? So if someone grabs you by the throat like this, really dangerous, could potentially kill you if they keep squeezing. So we reach up, across, and down as we're grabbing the other hand. We use the back of our elbow as many times as we need to cause a lot of pain and damage, and then we're going to knee strike and then we're going to escape. So let's do that 5 times. So number 1, up, across, down, elbow, 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 knee strike. And again. Reach up, across, and down. Elbow, 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 knee strike. 2 more times. Reach up, across, and down. Grab, elbow, 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 knee strike. And 1 more time. Reach up, across, and down. Grab, elbow, 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 knee strike. So I hope you guys have enjoyed some of these self-defense techniques today. So today we went through the first part of the self-defense line work for our black belts going for their first degree, or those already first degrees, as a recap over some of the technical elements of that piece of line work. Some really cool self-defense moves in there. We've also covered what to do if someone grabs you by a single hand choke, and also what to do if they grab you a two-handed choke and try and push you up against a wall. So I hope you guys have enjoyed those self-defense techniques today. I've enjoyed teaching you. It's a great little workout. You can just drill those techniques like a kata. Okay, there's a traditional like martial arts series of moves. Just pretend this is like a real fight and just drill it like you're shadow sparring. Those who've been practicing their shadow fighting, there's no harm in putting that into what you've been doing. So you could be moving around here, practicing your shadow fighting, then imagine someone grabs you and you get them off. And then you're moving around, you're shadow fighting, someone grabs your 2 hands. So you come up, bam, 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 knee, and then you go back into your shadow fighting. Okay? Someone throws a punch, we spear, wrap, knee, 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 choke, stamp, push, and go back into your shadow fighting as well. So, loads of stuff to do, use your creativity, be an awesome black belt. Bruce Lee said be like water, okay? Because water can flow, so flow through your training, but also water can crash when it needs to as well. Be like water, my friend. Have an awesome day, and I'll see you guys next week. Okay, this is Master Roll saying thank you so much for coming and training me today. Well done for those that put their names in the comments as well. You guys get class credits. If you watch this on catch up, put your name in the comments so we know you've trained as well, and we'll give you guys class credits as well. Thank you for coming today. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.